This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Welcome back. It's now time for our entertainment segment, which means we are talking movies with Kit Avanzato, and today we're reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's right.
So, of course, we obviously know this is the second part, or what is it, number 15 when it comes to
Just
Spider-Man
about,
movies?
yeah, give or take a few.
All right, and this is with, who's the main Spider-Man character? It's not Tobey Maguire anymore.
Yes, it is, oh gosh, I just blanked on his name.
I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, I literally just looked this up 2 minutes ago. I just blanked on it.
That's okay.
But he's actually an accomplished British actor.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, there you go. Sparky's got it. Sparky's on top of his game.
So go ahead and give us a synopsis. So does it pick up from the first movie?
It does, and just a little, I mean, for me, the first movie was a little disappointing for me. But this movie actually kind of picked up a little bit. So basic synopsis behind it, it continues the development of Peter Parker and Spider-Man per se. I mean, the basic way superhero movies go is the first movie is always the origin story. Second movie is always that inner struggle, that development. The third movie is just whatever, you know. So with this movie, it starts with Peter Parker, like I said, and he's struggling with his character. He's struggling with his decisions with regards to Spider-Man and how he can balance his normal life with his superhero life. And it kind of goes on from there. And that's one of the gripes that I actually had with the story, too, because in describing a synopsis for it, if I were to really describe it, it would take probably 30 minutes. The one problem I had with this movie, the one major problem I had, was the fact that they put in way too many plot lines. And I can understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to develop and set up for future movies and whatnot, but it was just so cluttered.
Right.
You know, so they would spend X amount of time on this plot line, then they would throw another one at you, and then right after that another one, another one. So it's great in terms of setup, but in terms of you feeling like you know the movie or know the characters, you're feeling behind.
So my question is, so like, you know, obviously they have to do character development and stuff, and obviously we have to figure out Peter Parker and how he became Spider-Man. Now, is the synopsis in the background the same as it was with previous ones, or was it different how he figured out how he was Spider-Man?
It's a little different. It's completely different from the Tobey Maguire franchise. You can say, like, in this movie, Mary Jane Watson is completely removed from the second movie at all. She's not even introduced for the setup. So it's really kind of about the development between Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, his high school sweetheart. And that is actually one of the plot lines I really liked for the movie. If they would have focused entirely on that, they could have developed that a lot more, and it could have been a better movie. I think they just put a lot into too little time.
So let's talk about the CG in action and all that stuff.
CG in action saved this movie, because the CG in action was amazing. If you're going to watch a superhero movie, which this obviously is, it's a great, entertaining movie. I'm not going to say that I wasn't entertained by it. I'm just saying it could have been so much better. I mean, in terms of superhero movies, I kind of hold Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire as one of the higher up, one of the better superhero movies, along with, of course, if you consider Batman a superhero, you know, the Dark Knight trilogy. But in terms of how this movie kind of played out, it had so much potential to be so much more, but it just fell flat. And it was a little disappointing, but like I said, the CG action was top-notch, amazing, and really just aesthetically appealing.
All right, so everybody's going to be entertained if you take the whole entire family.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't suggest not seeing it. It's a great superhero movie. It's really nice to look at, but could have been better.
An introduction to the summer blockbuster hits, I guess you can say.
I think so, yeah. This was the first real superhero summer blockbuster movie that's come out, because we've got a really action-packed summer. And this was a good lead-in. I liked it a lot, actually.
So out of 5 stars, what are you giving it?
I'll give it 3 stars.
Okay.
It's still a great movie in terms of really wanting to be entertained, but I felt disappointed because it could have been so much better. So much potential.
All right, well, thanks for that.
No problem.
And we'll be right back.